In the rooms and in the chambers below, in the apartment of Leo X, there are painted scenes of the terrestrial gods of the most illustrious house of Medici. Above, in the apartment of the elements, we have placed the deeds and the genesis of the heavenly gods, so there is nothing painted above that does not correspond.
Thus Vasari celebrates Cosimo and the Medici dynasty by means of a complex network of symbolic correspondences, linking the biographical dynastic cycle with the mythological one. In the apartment of the elements, the myths of antiquity, used by Vasari throughout the decoration of the palazzo, become the exclusive subject. The principal sala is devoted to air, water, earth, and fire, the four elements believed in antiquity to have given origin to the universe. The other 7 rooms and the terrace of Saturn are devoted to divinities of the pagan world, but these figures too and the mythological episodes celebrate the Duke and his virtues. In some cases, the representation is so abstract and the message so complex that Vasari himself, who was a humanist and a writer, as well as an artist, felt the need to compose the Ragionamenti, a text in which all the pictures are most carefully described and explained. Thus, the birth of Venus is compared to the arrival of Cosimo, who calmed the waters of the Florentine government and introduced political stability. The Forge of Vulcan, devoted to the element of fire, is identified as the Duke's soul. Just as Vulcan fashions the arrows for Cupid, so in the breast of Cosimo
the darts are made which assist the virtues.
And just as the Cyclops beat Jove's thunderbolts on their anvil, so
does His Excellency, in whose breast the guilty are justly punished and the good rewarded.
The analogy between Saturn, god of sowing and husbandry, and Cosimo is very explicit. At the feet of Saturn, who is receiving the first fruits of the earth as a homage from men, there is a Capricorn,
the sign and ascendant of Duke Cosimo.
This animal clutches between his hoofs a red ball, emblem of the Medici family. To the right, a figure seen from behind bears the turtle with sail, the personal emblem of Cosimo I, which alludes to his virtues as a sovereign, prudence and readiness to take decisions. In the Sala di Opie, the goddess of fertility is carried in triumph on a carriage drawn by lions, the symbols of Florence, to signify the city's submission to the Duke. The carriage is preceded by his armed priests, who allude to the need for the citizens to defend the Duke in time of war and to praise him in time of peace. In the centre of the ceiling of the Sala di Giove, Jupiter, the father of the gods, is portrayed as an infant, being raised by the nymph Almathea, the symbol of providence, holding the goat which suckles the child. There is also Melissa, the personification of divine wisdom, who gathers honey. These are the same virtues which nourish the Duke. The goat is a further reference to his zodiacal sign of Capricorn. We see also cunning, Cosimo's especial virtue, and glory. One room is entirely devoted to Hercules, shown as the infant throttling the serpents, and as the hero slaying Cerberus and subduing Cacus. Hercules, the symbol of the Florentine Republic, became also the emblem of the victorious Medici, who had to overcome so many difficulties before attaining the ducal sceptre.